Maxis turns to look at the table as Kanan auto-gates the energy from the transfer, spilling over the table as they disappear. He lifts his head towards Remy, and red tendrils shoot forth to wrap up Remy tightly.
You shall pay for meddling in my affairs. You and I are not working together anymore for this very reason. I tire of your existence. Let me remove you from this reality in a most painful manner.
His three eyes hovering in front of his face, glowing an intense red. Remy looks terrified, but it is obviously an act as he begins to laugh hysterically.
You really believe you can snuff me out so easily after everything we've been through? I'm not really here. I hacked your scientist's mind and am controlling him from far away. Now I shall leave you in helplessness, showing you once more how you truly control nothing.
The scientist's face slumps lifelessly, and Maxis finds himself holding a brain-dead corpse. Maxis throws the corpse against the equipment in the room so hard that the body turns to broken, lifeless goo. Maxis sees in frustration. One of his goals, nay too, had escaped from him. Emotions of regret and self-loathing seep up from deep within him. Here he was, the god of an empire, and yet that which he sought was held out of reach like any common peasant's dream. He closes his fist in pure self-hatred, the energy seeping from every pore in his body. An energy sphere grows around him and then flings itself outward, expanding in a flash to crush the lab and those around it. Lab technicians and scientists are caught amongst the devastation, their screams quickly silenced amongst rabble and explosions until only Maxis was left, floating alone in space. Breathing in the dark energy called Manai from the space around him, he quenched his life force with its minuscule subatomic power, feeling the connection of the universe around him.
Why do you not speak with me, God?
Maxis says helplessly.
What more have I to do in this reality that is obviously yours, and yet no matter the civilization I have raised or destroyed? Your hand is always evident in the meddling of my affairs, and yet you won't speak with me. Is it the fact that you don't wish to lower yourself to such a level an insect like me resides in? Or is it that you are so glorious that you are incapable of speaking in such a simplistic fashion as to be discerned in anything less than a vacuum decay or Big Bang, as the humans of Earth used to call it?
Maxis sighs as he remembers that coveted jewel of space, drifting out of his reach like everything else he had his mind on.
Curse that void walker. I will take back my Earth from its cosmic clutches.
Once having said this, he remembers he needs his scientists and labs to complete such a task. Uttering silent prayers into the darkness, Maxis takes a cross-legged sitting position, slowly floating amongst the stars. Beneath his personal floating space city, known as Final Eden. Opening his true third eye, he creates several atoms, cross-combining them and splitting them, using the controlled explosions inside of the fields and connecting the energy into split quantum dimensions to recreate the labs at the base of his space city by copying the data from a parallel universe where he hadn't destroyed the labs. The reborn lab technicians and scientists, not knowing they were basically dimensional clones and having no lapses in their memory. Maxis once again finds himself in the lab with the corpses remains that Remy had vacated slowly sliding down the lab equipment. The main lab opens and his guards come back through with technicians right behind them to repair the equipment and clean up the mess. Maxis stays silent thanks to the unknown nameless god and retires to his chambers to regain the lost energy.